Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. I wanted to just sit down with you for a few minutes today and talk about another Glock pistol that I recently acquired, and that is the Glock 26, or otherwise known as the Baby Glock. The 26 has been a very popular model of Glock. I think they came out in '94, if I remember correctly. But the concealable nature and the fact that they are, nice and small, have decent capacity, has really made the Glock 26 a favorite among carriers. Employing a 10-round capacity and a flush magazine. Now, the magazine I had in it at the time, this was the, it would have been a flush, it just happens to have a pierced grip on it. Not needed, obviously, but sometimes it is nice to have what I call a three-finger hold. Obviously, when you employ the flush magazine, you really go to that two-finger hold there, where your pinky's just sort of grasping for something. But of course, if you employ a good steady grip, that shouldn't be a problem for you. But I know that does bother people. For me, it doesn't really bother me too much. Now, one of the perks about the 26, say, over the 43, which is a single stack variant, is you can also go run and get, say, a Glock 19 mag. There you go, right in. Same with the 17 round, or the 17 mags, and then also, like a 33 round mag, and so on and so forth. So you have that ability with this, unlike the 43, which is kind of cool, because if you're at the range, it's nice to just pull out a higher capacity magazine, slam it in, and just go to town with the little baby Glock. Now, like all Glocks, they employ one of my favorite triggers in any pistol, period. It's a very nice, crisp, braking trigger with a nice reset. That's its reset right there, so it's very close to the frame there. The reset is very nice, so you can really rack off rounds like no one's business with these. And I know Glocks aren't for everybody. I should have prefaced that maybe, but I've always been a Glock guy. The triggers just really do it for me. And that's one of the main reasons why I like Glocks, are the triggers. Now, this is a Gen 3, which means we don't have the more aggressive grip texturing or the back strap, the swappable back strap system that the Gen 4 does. That doesn't so much matter to me. Normally I put a little grip tape on Gen 3s just to have a little bit of extra grip on the sides. But it's not really needed. It's just a feel thing for me. Still has the finger grooves, obviously. A couple other differences. It doesn't come with the enlarged mag release as the Gen 4s have employed. Now, one thing about the compact Glocks, including this one, as opposed to like the mid-size subcompact like 1917, they didn't go to the dual recoil spring until the Gen 4. The compact Glocks did. So this is a Gen 3 with that dual recoil spring, and again, they come apart really easy. You just saw that. Nothing internally that we haven't seen 100 million times from a standard striker fired pistol. But that's another thing I like about Glocks in general, is just the easy nature to take them apart. I mean, you kind of saw, you just sort of grasp it like that, and you have your takedown, I guess we'll just call them levers, bars, whatever you can call them, and you just, kind of pull back a little bit, pull those down, and away you go. It's very simple to disassemble, which makes it very nice and quick. If something were to malfunction, now Glocks generally don't malfunction for me. But everyone's going to have their story. Now, another thing I know most people don't like are the sights. Now, this one just has the standard factory sights, which are plastic. I personally don't care. I think that they're pretty nice for, you know, regular range sights. The white pops enough to be reasonably visible. And Glocks, for me, with the trigger control that I have, built up over time of shooting Glocks, makes this a nice, inherently accurate pistol. Of course, accuracy is in the hand of the beholder. Now, if I had a complaint about this Glock, is that the old Glock hump does tend to dig a little bit deeper in my hand than, say, my 19, which is a Gen 4, mind you, but I've also had several Gen 3s of multiple calibers of Glocks. But regardless of that, the hump does fit a little bit, you know, a little bit deeper in the palm of the hand there, and it's not annoying, but it's definitely, I wish that it were a little bit lower profile, and then I'd be very happy with this. But aside from that, I can't really complain a whole heck of a lot. Baby Glock still continues to be a very, you know, very popular, compact, concealed carry option, even with the advent of the 42 and 43, 43 being the single stack 9, the 42 being the single stack 380. This still continues to be a very nice option, and I would recommend it to you. I would just recommend that you go handle one and try and shoot one before you actually buy. Like I said, you know, kind of switching between the different magazines and everything really does, you know, kind of do it for me. Makes it a more versatile gun than the 43. That's not dissing the 43, because it's a very nice firearm as well, but it has its own single stack magazine. So that's just my opinion on the matter, and that's where we're going to leave it. But as I said, the Glock is a very nice pistol. The 26 has been an old favorite, and you know, Gen 3, Gen 4, whatever, you're getting a very nice, very well designed, and, you know, just a great shooting handgun. So I'm not a Glock salesman, mind you, but I do enjoy Glocks. You can even probably call me a fanboy at this point. I wouldn't correct you. It's just my preferred, you know, my preferred pistol, and like I said, it's the trigger. Aside from a 1911, Glock triggers for me are where it's at. It's what I shoot best with. So anyway, guys, that was the 26 chambered in 9mm. Nice little Gen 3 I picked up. Just wanted to show it off to you a little bit and you know, just give you my viewpoints on it. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. I appreciate all the subscribers that have been you know, hitting the subscribe button. So I just want to continue to encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that I can continue to push out more videos. That's how you let me know that I'm doing, I guess, a good job. But you know, continue to leave your comments, questions, concerns in the comments section, and of course hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. But aside from that, y'all have a good rest of your night. Bye bye.